Welcome back to my channel. You're with your girl Boo, your one and only. You already know what it is. You already know what to do, but with another video. Period. And I'm driving right now, as you guys can see. Being real ghetto. I got my phone propped up. Oh, see? It don't work. Okay, let's redo this. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. You're with Boo, your one and only. You already know what it is. You already know what to do. We're with another video. And by today's thumbnail and title, you already know what's going on. It's a little bit of a story time. And today's a great day to tell the story because I got a great outcome for y'all. And it's been going on for like 2 years.
Running to you the one. Running to you the one. Pulling up, being on swerving. Bad bitch pushing on curving. Run it up like a nigga earning. Gotta check, now a nigga smurfing. Pull up in a roll.
So this is something I haven't really talked about before on my channel. I haven't done a story time about this at all. Some people don't even know about it because I don't even really like talking about it. But anyways, your girl been dealing with a court case. So this is kind of just like a little story time about what happened, how it started. I know my family and stuff watches my channel, so this is why I haven't really talked about it, but there's a good outcome now, so your girl's gonna talk about it because my shit got dropped. So this happened about like 2 years ago. It was like before the pandemic, and that's why it got pushed out so long, was because it happened literally like right before the pandemic. So yeah, because of the pandemic happening, shit got rescheduled for like almost like a year later, and then I still had to go back, and if you've gone to court, you already know how it goes. So anyways, basically this is a story time of what happened. So yes, this was a possession of, we're just gonna go possession of MJ. You already know what I'm talking about. I live in the state of Texas now. Where I'm from Fairbanks, Alaska. It's legal there. So yeah, in Texas it is not legal at all. I think it's decriminalized in some big cities, but it still means it's legal. It's illegal. So this was like 2 years ago. This day I remember I went to the gym with my friend Amanda, and then my boyfriend had picked me up because this is when I didn't have my car. This is when we only had his Kia. So he had picked me up from the gym, and like, we smokers, like back in Alaska, because he was stationed up in the military in Alaska, and when he got out and stuff, like, we smoke, like, and we smoked when I moved here. And long story short, we had some of that green stuff on us, and we was literally just going right around the corner, and we live in a college town, so the cops be like really hot out here. And yeah, and he has his own story time about what he's been dealing with. So like, I'm not even going to talk about his situation, my little honey poo poo. I'm not going to talk about his situation like that. Maybe if he wants to have a story time on our channel. He doesn't really have a personal channel where he talks about stuff like that. But we got pulled over in his Kia. It wasn't just me and him. It was me, him, his cousin, and then one of his friends. And we got pulled over, and of course we had stuff on us. I was sitting in the front seat, and long story short, they checked the car. My boyfriend's of color too, so it's definitely a lot more scarier here getting pulled over because they do act like a little more intense. I'm used to like Fairbanks, Alaska. It's like really laid back there, and a lot of people ask about how it's like living there, and with weed being legalized, like how is that like? It's literally so legal. They're doing on-site consumption. Like, I actually have if you're over 18, I think you can watch the video because it got an age restriction on it, but I do have a vlog of me going into dispensary when I went back home, And it's literally to the point where you can, like, go to a public place, sit down and smoke and, like, eat at the same time. Like, it's crazy. They have bartenders and they got bud tenders. So it's, like, so legal. They're doing on-site consumption. It's crazy. So here in Texas, it is definitely not even close to being legal. I mean, I don't really pay attention to that stuff, but as far as I'm concerned and with how the vibes of Texas, I don't think it's going to be legal anytime soon. But anyways, we got pulled over. There was 4 of us in the car. I was in the passenger seat in the front. It was actually at my feet. We were literally going like 5 minutes around the corner from his brother's house to our apartment. And we got pulled over because of not using a blinker within 200 feet and going through a hot zone. But also, I think they were targeting my boyfriend's car because they had even made a comment about they see his car all the time, like, around there. So, yeah, and they ran his plates. But anyways, we all got pulled out of the car. I was, like, super nervous because, for one, like, I already knew what my boyfriend was dealing with. So, I was like, damn, like, he's the one driving. This is his car. And 2, I knew I was the one, like, sitting next to the situation. So I was like, damn, we about to be in, like, a real fucked up spot. Like, I was really nervous. I don't really, like, want to go into much detail about it because, like, I don't know what YouTube's, like, guidelines and stuff is about, like, talking about marijuana. And I'm also not trying to have anybody be, like, judgy. So I'm just trying to be very, like, give you guys the story and tell you, like, what happened, but not, like, super, like, in-depth. But it was, like, super crazy. My boyfriend, they was, like, so intimidated that my boyfriend was gonna run. They had, like, 12 cops surrounded around us. It was crazy. But I didn't even know that I was getting arrested. So they was like, ma'am, step over to the side with me real quick. Let me talk to you for one more time. And I was like, okay. So I go over to the side of the cop car and he was like, okay, you were under arrest, blah, blah, blah. And he started putting my hands behind my back and I was like, damn, for real? Like, of course, I start crying because I'm like, a bitch never been arrested like this before. And, like, come on. Like, what did I do? And I told you what was what, and I told you there ain't shit in my purse. You can check my purse. And they ran my purse through, and they didn't find a single thing in my purse. So I was like, damn, y'all really taking me. This is fucked up. But then I felt like Bonnie and Clyde because I'm sitting over here next to my man, and I'm like, we both in this together. And we was the only 2 that went. So that's the tea on that. But yeah. So this is crazy. This happened like 2 years ago. So this was like right before the pandemic. I want to say it happened in like February because it was like a little bit after my birthday. So I think it was like February. So that was like really lame. So then March and April is like when the pandemic hit. So then it just got pushed back. I've been to like 3 court hearings at this point, I believe. Today would have been my 4th. So that's what's lit about the situation is today I actually decided to check my mail because Wes was like, babe, check the mail. Because I always procrastinate. And he'd be mad because we check the mail when it's been like a month past time that I've checked it. So it's like stuffed full of shit. So we checked the mail and I have something and I actually have it right here. Y'all, so you don't think I'm lying. Look. Case dismissal. Boom. And then, does it have my name on here? Oh, yeah. State of Texas versus Aaron Losey. Boom. That's me. I'm Aaron Losey. So, it says case dismissal, right? So, I'm, like, tripping because I read it wrong. And I thought I was talking about some other shit. And I'm like, no fucking way. Like, wait, what? Like, did I miss something? Because at first I thought I had missed, like, a court case, like, a court hearing. So I was like, what the fuck? But then I showed it to Wes, and he was like, no, your shit got dismissed. And I was like, no fucking way. Like, sorry for my language, but I was, like, so lit. Like, I'm, like, not even lying. You guys don't know how happy I was and how relieved I was. Because, like, I was not ready to do, like, I don't want to do probation. Like, when I went there, so, I guess I didn't really go in depth with the story. So, because I'm like driving too, so I can't really like think straight. So this might just like be all over the place. But, when I went the second time to my court hearing to hear like what my plea deal was gonna be, they had told me I was gonna be doing 20 months of probation, like $1,000 fine. It was like 80 hours of community service. It was crazy. It was just absurd. And I was like, damn, I really got to do this. And I was like, for a first time offense, because I had never really like been in trouble with the law before like that. So it was kind of like, how y'all gonna like give me this shit for a first time offense? So I went a third time, and that time it was to ask for more time because I kept just getting it reset, because I wanted to like get a lawyer. Well, you know, Miss procrastinate a lot. I didn't get a lawyer. So today when I was about to go to court, because I had a court hearing scheduled for today at 1:30, and basically today I had to come with either an attorney or ready to like start probation or like sign my plea deal or whatever. So today that's what I was thinking, and I didn't have a lawyer, to be honest, because it was like, I really don't have like extra money to just be like spending on a lawyer right now. Also, nor am I trying to take anything to trial, like, because I'm just over it. It's been 2 years since this all happened. Like, this was literally 2 years ago, and it's like, damn, I really gotta just fucking deal with this shit. So, and I did have some type of anticipation that it was gonna go in my favor, because Wes recently went to court and they dropped his situation to like basically nothing as well. So I was like, well, they gotta like drop mine, or I'm the one like taking it. So I went in today because I was like, okay, I got this paper, but I'm still gonna go in because I'm gonna make sure I'm good, because I'm not about to like have the police pull up at my job and be like, Erin, you're under arrest, because I'm a good person. Like, I should insert that clip of Snooki right now of her on the beach when she was drunk. Like, I am a good person, so like I don't deserve to be on 20 months of probation. Like, you tripping. So yeah, and it was crazy. The night that we went, we had our bail posted before like we even got there. But it was insane. They did not give a rat's ass about us, because we was literally in there for 5 hours. Even though we showed up with our bail ready, we was in there for 5 hours. But it was cool. I felt like Bonnie and Clyde up in there. I could see my boo. We was sitting in the same room, but we had to sit separate because girls, boys. We didn't get checked all the way in, so I didn't get to wear the cool fit that they have. I even got to ride in the cop car with my boo, so that was like really fun. I wish I could have brought you guys along on that journey, but you know, I wasn't a vlogger and they wasn't gonna let me. But it was really cool. All jokes aside, stay out of trouble, follow the law. This is not provoking anything. Move to a state that is legal at, because as far as I'm concerned, Texas is not for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Someone need to talk to the governor out here and let him know it's good for the economy. It gives jobs. It opens up. Why don't we worry about some like actual predators and bad people and bad guys, and give them a spot in jail, and not the people that smoke cannabis, because cannabis is natural. It comes out of the ground. It helps kids with seizures. It helps with cancer. It makes you fluffy because you like to eat. So I really highly recommend it. And yeah, so this is basically my story time about the time I got arrested. And also telling you guys, you girl don't have to do probation because it's lit. It is up for here, because all I have to say is God has been looking out for a girl recently. And it's up from here, honey. I just tweeted that because, like, for real. And those are the honest words of Life with Boo, Erin Losi. Because life was so crazy a year, 2 years ago. Like, when I moved here, like, it was like reality hit the fan and life turned upside down when I moved here. I don't know what it was. I don't know what the energy was. I don't know why the universe made me go through it, or why God had that on my plate. But what I do know is I sucked that shit up, and I'm still here. I'm still thriving. Things are getting better. Your girl hit 1K on YouTube. We on the road to 2K. I'm gradually growing. And yeah, life's just been good. Life's been getting better, and today's news was great because it's like literally a blessing to not have to deal with this stuff, because I was going to be extra money out of my pocket every month for everything I was going to have to do, time out of my day. Like, it was 2 years ago, and yeah, your girl's good. So I'm on my way to Starbucks, or not Starbucks, I'm on my way to Dutch Bros right now because, you know, your girl's on the way to work. So yeah. We gotta get some Dutch Bros before work, as always. But this was probably just like a quick little story time. I don't know how much it's gonna end up being after I like trim it and, you know, put it up there. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys stay out of trouble. All you young kids, stay out of trouble and follow the rules, because the precautions are like terrible. Don't stress your parents out, because I stressed my mom out as a kid and it's not nice. And just be a good kid. Go to school. Follow the rules, because you don't want to go to jail. Like, I didn't even like get all the way booked, but like, honey, it was not looking it. So I'm telling y'all right now, it is not for you. So stay out of trouble. And I love you guys. Thanks for watching another video. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you guys check out my couples channel because it's lit over there. So love you guys.